What if I told you there's a place on Earth where sunlight is a stranger, where giants walk in silence, and where nature's most brutal battles unfold in complete darkness? Before we dive into this world that exists beyond imagination, hit that like button and subscribe, because what you're about to discover will change how you see our planet forever. Deep within the African continent lies a realm that defies comprehension. The Congo Basin, a primordial wilderness spanning 3.7 million square kilometers across 6 nations, rivaled in size only by the Amazon itself. This is not simply a collection of trees. This is Earth's second lung, a breathing, living superorganism that has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the evolution of our own species, and secrets that modern science has barely begun to decode. Picture 3 distinct worlds stacked upon each other. At the canopy's peak, 50 meters above ground, sunlight dances across emerald leaves where vibrant birds and agile primates claim the sky. Descend into the middle realm, and you enter perpetual twilight, a humid maze of strangling vines where day and night lose all meaning. Finally, at ground level, darkness reigns supreme. Here, in the suffocating stillness, only the whispers of decay, the hum of countless insects, and the patient growth of fungi mark the passage of time. The numbers alone tell an extraordinary story. Over 10,000 plant species, with nearly 1/3 found nowhere else on our planet. 400 mammal species, 1,000 different birds. And every year, scientists uncover new life forms, transparent amphibians, bioluminescent serpents, and insects exhibiting hunting behaviors never documented before. The Congo is evolution's laboratory, still conducting experiments in real time. Masters of the shadows. When darkness blankets the forest, the true rulers emerge. The African black leopard moves like liquid shadow through the understory, its melanistic coat masking spotted patterns. Beneath nature's perfect camouflage, this phantom predator can close within 5 meters of its prey without triggering a single alarm. No warning roar, no dramatic chase, just calculated silence, explosive power, and death delivered in seconds. The kill is hoisted into the trees, away from scavengers below, where the leopard feeds alone. As it has always done, as it always will. But stealth takes many forms in this arena. Coiled beneath rotting logs, the black mamba waits with apocalyptic patience. At 20 kilometers per hour, it's among the world's fastest snakes, carrying venom so potent that a single drop can end 10 human lives. One strike and paralysis follows within heartbeats. The victim may not even realize death has arrived until consciousness fades to black. The African rock python chooses a different path to dominance: raw, crushing force. No venom courses through its body. Instead, it wields pure muscular power capable of splintering bones. It can remain motionless for hours, days, even camouflaged against the forest floor, moving only when prey ventures fatally close. One constriction and blood flow ceases before the animal comprehends its fate. After consuming prey whole, the python may sleep for an entire month, while digestion slowly unfolds. Yet not all predators hunt alone. The African wild dog represents something rare in nature: perfected cooperation. Packs exceeding 20 individuals hunt with tactical precision that would impress military strategists. They select targets deliberately, surround with coordinated movements, isolate the weakest, and pursue in calculated rotations until exhaustion claims their prey. Their success rate reaches 80%, higher than any other Congo predator. Intelligence, however, has made them enemies. Feared as livestock thieves, they've been hunted relentlessly. Today, only 6,000 remain across the entire basin, fading from territories their ancestors dominated for millennia. Above the chaos, the crowned eagle rules the sky with wings spanning 2 meters and talons engineered to pierce primate skulls. This aerial assassin dives from tremendous heights, striking with such force that 1 in 4 attacks proves lethal. Congo monkeys have evolved specific alarm calls for this predator alone, sharp, distinctive cries that carry for kilometers through the forest, a testament to millions of years of evolutionary warfare between hunter and hunted. Below, in the leaf litter and decaying wood, a different kind of nightmare unfolds. Army ants march 20 million strong, a living black river that devours everything in its path. Crickets, nestlings, small snakes, all consumed within minutes by thousands of synchronized bites. These blind hunters navigate entirely through chemical signals, requiring no territory, only prey. They are biological machines perfected over tens of millions of years, utterly unchanged because perfection needs no revision. The giants walk. As evening descends, the forest trembles not from storms, but from footfalls that shake the earth itself. African forest elephants, Loxodonta cyclotis, emerge from the mist like ancient deities. Smaller than their savanna cousins, standing 2.5 meters tall and weighing 5 tons, they navigate the dense jungle with impossible grace. Their straight, slender tusks slice through vegetation where larger ivory would catch and snag. Their most astonishing ability remains invisible to human senses. Forest elephants communicate through infrasound, vibrations so deep they travel through the ground itself, allowing herds separated by dozens of kilometers to maintain constant contact. Science has only begun deciphering this natural communication network. These are among Earth's most intelligent beings. They remember faces across decades, navigate ancient pathways embedded in collective memory, and display profound emotional awareness. When elephants encounter the bones of fallen companions, they pause, touching remains gently with their trunks, a ritual suggesting comprehension of mortality, a trait exceedingly rare beyond humanity. Each herd follows a matriarch, an elder female who carries generations of wisdom. Her voice commands instant silence across the forest. Intelligence here transcends brute force. Silence becomes the ultimate expression of power. Yet when provoked, these gentle giants transform into unstoppable forces. Logging and ivory poaching have pushed them toward desperate confrontation. In 2019, illegal loggers entered Salonga National Park's restricted zone. By morning, their entire camp had been demolished. Not a soul harmed, but the message unmistakable. Massive footprints in mud told the story clearly. Researchers believe forest elephants have learned to recognize chainsaw sounds and vehicle engines, identifying them as threats requiring immediate expulsion. Enraged, with 9 tons of mass moving at 40 kilometers per hour, nothing in the forest can resist them. Locals don't call them elephants, they call them forest gods. The underwater arena. If the forest is a labyrinth of life, the Congo River is an arena for cold-blooded killers operating under simpler rules. Hesitate for one breath, become someone else's meal. This is Earth's deepest river, plunging beyond 220 meters into submerged gorges and shadowed channels. Currents generate backward whirlpools powerful enough to drag down carcasses and living creatures alike, only to expel them kilometers away. This extreme environment has spawned an ecosystem in near total isolation, a flooded underworld where bizarre life forms evolved along their own twisted paths. Here, the Nile crocodile reigns supreme, 6 meters long, exceeding 700 kilograms, delivering bite force of 3,000 psi, surpassing even Tyrannosaurus rex. This is no sluggish reptile. The Congo crocodile is a stealth specialist, capable of remaining motionless for hours with only eyes and nostrils breaking the surface. When prey, an antelope, monkey, or even baby elephant bends to drink, the faintest ripple provides the only warning. Then, explosive eruption, water fountaining upward, victim dragged into darkness. The death roll follows, spinning violence that tears joints from bones. No screams, no chase, only bubbles and silence. This patient hunter can survive months between meals, waiting for the perfect moment. That patience has sustained it for 80 million years, with minimal evolutionary change. But even kings face challengers. The giant African rock python remains the only reptile bold enough to battle crocodiles in open water. Research footage from the Lulua River captured a 7-meter python strangling a 4-meter crocodile in combat lasting 30 minutes. The python's coils exert 90 kilograms per square centimeter, enough to stop hearts in seconds. The crocodile, if it retaliates, can shatter ribs with one bite. Neither truly wins. Both merely survive. Beyond these titans lurks the Goliath tigerfish, Hydrocynus goliath, over 1.5 meters of pure aggression, weighing 50 kilograms, its mouth bristling with 32 razor teeth capable of cleaving other fish in half. Locals speak of nights when the river's surface churns crimson as tigerfish feed en masse. Though seemingly exaggerated, researchers have documented these fish attacking birds and monkeys falling into the water. Even amphibians reach extremes here. The Goliath frog weighs 3 kilograms and stretches nearly 40 centimeters. Earth's largest amphibian, living proof that the Congo pushes every species toward biological limits, as though nature itself conducts experiments in gigantism. Our closest cousins. Deep in the southern rainforest, where sunlight filters weakly through endless foliage, lives a gentle mystery, the bonobo. Less famous than chimpanzees, less powerful than gorillas, yet sharing 98.7% of our DNA, making them humanity's nearest living relatives. If chimpanzees represent aggression, bonobos embody compassion, an alternate evolutionary path defined by peace. They exist exclusively in the Democratic Republic of Congo, isolated from chimpanzees by the Great River. Centuries of separation shaped a remarkable society led by adult females where violence remains rare. When conflicts arise, bonobos don't fight. They touch, embrace, and vocalize softly. An emotional language researchers believe mirrors human empathy's origins. Most remarkably, they resolve tension through intimate contact, not as mere instinct, but as a social tool restoring harmony. It's a connection, not dominance, peaceful glue binding their communities together. Primatologist Franz de Waal observed, "If chimpanzees show us humanity's cruelty, bonobos reveal our capacity for kindness." Bonobos possess astonishing intelligence. They comprehend over 500 symbols, recognize emotional context, and combine concepts to describe objects never previously encountered. A famous individual named Kanzi learned to create fire and cook food, behaviors once considered uniquely human. Their intelligence manifests not through tools, but through empathy and cooperation, the very foundations upon which human civilization was constructed. The bonobo world knows no warfare, no murder. In over 50 years of observation, not one case of intraspecies killing has been recorded. Individuals share food freely, raise offspring collectively, and protect the vulnerable. Survival depends not on strength, but on kindness, miraculous in a brutal jungle world. Yet this small paradise shrinks daily. Deforestation, hunting, and trafficking have left only 10,000 to 20,000 bonobos in the wild. Their disappearance would erase not just a species, but a living mirror reflecting our own past. When you look into a bonobo's eyes, curious, melancholy, profound, something hauntingly familiar stares back. Fear, joy, and the longing to be loved. Perhaps somewhere in the Congo's heart, the answer to human nature still exists, quiet and gentle, like the bonobos themselves. The legend that won't die. In the deepest swamps where sunlight never reaches and pale mist cloaks stagnant water, locals whisper of a giant. They call it Mokele-mbembe in Lingala, the one who blocks the river. Legend describes an elephant-bodied creature with a giraffe's long neck and a massive tail resembling sauropod dinosaurs. When it moves, rivers swell into waves. When it breathes, white foam rises. It hides beneath the Likwala swamps, surfacing only on moonlit nights. And those who hunt it never return. This isn't mere folklore. Since the early 1900s, Western expeditions have searched for a living dinosaur. In 1909, German explorer Carl Hagenbeck documented tales of a creature resembling Brontosaurus. Later expeditions, British, French, American, pushed deeper into the Likwala wetlands. Some claimed sightings of dark shapes rising from rivers or hearing deep rumbling roars echoing through the darkness. In 1980, James Powell and Roy McCall from the University of Chicago reported discovering enormous footprints twice as large as an elephant's. No definitive evidence emerged, yet each story strengthened the legend's grip. Biologists suggest Mokele-mbembe results from misidentification, surfacing rhinos, hippos, or giant snakes distorted by thick fog. The legend may stem from local people finding ancient dinosaur fossils. This land was once part of the supercontinent Gondwana. What puzzles scientists? Descriptions from tribes hundreds of kilometers apart remain strikingly similar. All speak of a long-necked, plant-eating water dweller fearing no crocodile. Did they all imagine identically? Or does something science hasn't witnessed still lurk? No solid evidence exists, no body, specimen, or DNA. Yet in a place where thousands of species remain unnamed, dismissing the unknown too quickly may itself be foolish. For local people, Mokele-mbembe isn't merely an animal, but a guardian spirit protecting untouched lands. They believe that when humans destroy the forest, it will rise in anger. Some say on stormy nights, Congo waters churn and roar, the forest spirit awakening. Real or imagined, Mokele-mbembe's legend endures, reminding us that the Congo still guards secrets beyond our reach. Perhaps that makes it one of Earth's last places where mystery outweighs human understanding. The fragile balance. Each year, the Congo Rainforest loses over 500,000 hectares to logging, mining, and agriculture. As the forest disappears, predators lose territory, and the ecological circle fractures. Conservationists warn, if one link breaks, a drop in antelope or monkey populations, the entire biological balance collapses. Black leopards cannot survive without prey. Brutal, yet balanced in strange harmony. No being truly rules the Congo. Only those permitted to endure a little longer. As dawn breaks, mist lifts from towering canopies, first light piercing through damp foliage to illuminate moss-covered ground. Birdsong mingles with gentle rainfall. Every creature, from tiny ants to solemn elephants, begins another day in life's familiar rhythm. The Congo Rainforest never sleeps. It merely changes breath from night to day, from hunt to renewal. Within every roar, every water droplet, every footprint in damp earth, the forest continues telling Earth's own story of life, death, and mysteries humanity has yet to unravel. This is the Congo, and this is why we must ensure it survives.